Hello everyone and welcome to this reading. I have been called today to do a reading from the Ancestors. Ancestors are really speaking loudly. Okay, so these are the cards we have that came out so far. First we have Energy Rising, Vitality, Confidence, Power, Decisiveness. Okay, and then, look at her here. All right, and all of this energy in her aura. And it's almost like, where does her aura stop and the outer world or ancestors begin, right? And this beautiful, beautiful rainbow aura, the alignment of chakras, okay? Freeing our mind, energy rising, our vitality, our confidence, our power, our decisiveness. And then the next stone that came out, the next card, these are the ancient stone oracle cards, by the way. The next, I almost said it again, right? So stones are ancient and hold so much energy and power and love. Anyways, so we have the Hagstone. This says energy shield, protection, inner strength, right? So our energy's rising, and there's a helicopter confirmation, energy rising, flying high. Okay. Right. So energy rising, and this is energy shield. And see how this aura is out here, and that's the same aura here, only here, this is like our ancestors in this aura, in this energy field, in our energy field. And again, it's like, okay, I'll come back to that in a minute, but then I want to show this card here, alignment, right? It's coming together, precision. And like I said, right, so it's like alignment. Where do we end and they begin? We're all interconnected. They're guiding us, right? They're guiding us. They're with us. They're within us, and we are within them, right? And they're guiding us, and they're helping us to free our minds and our spirits. And I say free our minds because I also channeled the song Let the Sunshine In, which is also the Age of Aquarius song. Excuse me. This is the Age of Aquarius. Let the sunshine in. And to be honest with you, I love that song, and I did not know who sang it, so I had to look it up. And guess who the band is that sings it, you guys? I'll wait. I'm sure a bunch of you know. But if you didn't know, it's The Fifth Dimension is the name of the band. So, wow, I was kind of blown away by that. And maybe I did hear that at some other point in life, who knows, but I certainly don't remember. Okay, so I thought that was cool. So some of the lyrics in the song are harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding, no more falsehoods or derisions. Also, I had to look up the word derisions, didn't know what that meant, so expanding vocabulary. Derisions is like mockery. So no more falsehoods or derisions. Golden living dreams of vision, mystic crystal revelation, and the mind's true liberation. So the next thing that I got, that I saw was space junk. And so space junk, okay, so space junk meaning anything that's like leftover residue in our minds, right? That we need to release because it's no longer serving us. And so the ancestors are here and are helping us and guiding us. They're healing our heart and our minds okay? And our energy is rising, right? And that is making alignment. That's coming into alignment, right? And this is like, as above, so below, as within, so without, right? Alignment. It's all coming together. Precision, right? And the triangle of manifestation. And look at all of these like universes or molecules. We're all connected. Everything's connected, right? Quantum physics. Okay, so anyways, let's pull some tarot on this. Also, what was cool is when I went to go write this down, the lyrics to the song, some of the lyrics, I suggest you listen to the whole song. Oh, by the way, I always have a channeled song or songs in all of my videos, and they're always listed in the description box. So you can go listen to the song after you receive this message to get your own messages from Spirit through the songs. Okay, but anyways, what was cool is I wrote it on this. I went to go write it down, and I was just going to get a regular piece of paper or my notebook, and I saw this, which is cool. It came out in a previous reading as well, and I was like, I'm going to write it on the back of this. This is perfect. And this card says, our ancestors have laid the platform that we stand. Right? Right? They laid the platform. The evolution that we've come to up into this point, right? They've laid that platform. And, you know, the song talking about the age of Aquarius, right? Golden living dreams of vision, mystic crystal revelation, and all the mind's true liberation. Anyways, okay, you guys, let's get into some cards here. And I'm going to get some cards from Lightseer's Tarot. I already shuffled. We'll just give it one more. Shuffle. Ooh, we had one stay behind. Okay. All right, awesome. Okay, ancestors, what else do we need to know about clearing any space junk? And we have the Devil. Yep, that's space junk, all right. Yeah, wow. So that's very clear, you know, that tricky energy, right? It's always got to be tricky. If it wasn't, if it was always clear, then it would be easy to avoid. So, you know, and then let me, yeah, being puppeteered, right? Right? Our ancestors are saying no more puppeteering, no more falsehoods or derisions, no more trickery, right? No more mockery, no more falsehoods, no more being puppeteered by anything or anyone. Yeah, this is the mind's true liberation, right? So this space junk is, we have to turn down the volume of anything that's not serving us, right? Just turn it way down and pump up the volume, right? On our energy, right? Because all of this stuff that's gotten into programming, I just heard the word programming, that's puppeteering us, no more. Ancestors are saying no more. They're intervening. That's enough of that, of mind control, I just heard, you know, just by society, media, you know, powers that be. Although I shouldn't say powers, because I believe that we have the power. I got the power, right? Okay, so that's clear, right? So, okay, Spirit, what else? Ancestors. And I got 4 of Cups. And you know what I'm really getting out of this right now? Is like, this is the devil. Like, honestly, like this energy is just like, man, they're not taking the bait. I feel like this energy, however that presents itself, you know, in your life, whether it be 3D physical, but we're speaking about what's in our mind, right? As above, so below. So what's in your mind is going to manifest in reality in 3D, right? So I feel like, you know, whether this be a person, but just your own, the energy of this, right? Because this isn't a person, this is an energy, right? So I feel like this energy is like just getting bored with trying, like tested and tested and tested. And they are just like, it's not working. It's not working. Collective has figured things out. Collective is strong. Collective is connected to ancestors and angels and spirit and love and light outshines this. Okay, so what else do we have? What else do we need to know? 7 of Wands. That's right. That's you. Right there. Can you see? There we go. Yeah. That's you meditating in protection, right? Protection, ancestors, right? Protection, alignment, chakra alignment, right? And this is also like defending yourself. Like you're saying, you see how you have your head turned to the devil? You're like, no, I'm protected. No. And the devil's like, I'm bored. Okay. Beautiful. I love this. Okay, ancestors, what else do we need to know? The Fool. That's right. Leaping into the future. Wow. Leaping into the future. That's cool. Yeah. This is just like, look at the crystal vision. Mystic crystal revelation. This is just you trust falling into the universe. It's just like, I'm going to trust fall, universe. I know you got me. I know you got me. This is the divine. I'm falling into the divine matrix. I've escaped out of the false matrix programming. And I'm taking a trust fall into the divine matrix of the universe. Wow. I love that. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay, what else? Queen of Wands. That's right. Queen of Wands. I just heard I got the power again. I got the power. That's right. So reclaiming power, right? Power. Energy rising, power. You've got your wand. Look at this. Golden living dreams of vision. Look, it looks like she's holding that in her hand. Golden living dreams of vision. Wow. Just, you know, this is becoming kind of natural for you to just pull in from 5D into 3D. fifth dimension, right? This is just like, okay, I'm really getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this, right? And I am calling back all of my power, and I'm connecting with ancestors and spirit. That's beautiful. And she just looks, look at her. She looks so full of joy and happiness and love. And she's just literally exuding that, right? So you're reclaiming your power and wielding it. I'm going to say definitely wielding it. And you're very psychic. You're very connected. You're very connected. This is beautiful. Okay. One more from the tarot, please. Thank you, ancestors. And we have Three of Swords. Yeah. And this came out in reverse, by the way. So it's actually this way. This is over. No more. No more of this. All of this right here. This is the upside down, right? This is the upside down. So what we're doing is we are connecting, and we went to the right side up, which made this upside down. No more. Okay, and bottom of the deck energy, the Lovers, right? The Lovers. This is a choice. This is a choice. And we speak about chosen ones. Are we chosen ones? Yes. Everyone's chosen. But it's the ones who choose that are calling themselves chosen ones, right? Because we're choosing. We are choosing. We are choosing. We have free will. We are making the choices. We are in control. We have the power. We've got the power, right? Okay, this is a beautiful message. I'm hearing one more from tarot. Okay, yes, ancestors. Okay, let's see what I get. More, please. Okay. And we have Eight of Pentacles. Yes. Yes. Yep. Working together, right? Working and working on ourselves, working on our spirituality, on our, possibly a business, or family, 3D type of things, but also working together, working together with ancestors, right? Working with them. They're working with us and we're working with them. We're working together, right? And we're doing such a good job. We've got the Devil over here. Board, excuse me, for confirmation. All right, so I am going to get one last card from or no, I'm sorry, I have two more decks. So we'll get a couple of cards from the Angels and Ancestors Wisdom Oracle, and then I'm going to close out with the Wild Unknown archetype. Okay. Okay, ancestors. What else do we need to know? Thank you for this beautiful reading. Okay. And we have You guys, Wheel of Magic. Use the power of time and cycles. Yep. Like in the song Age of Aquarius, or Let the Sunshine In, it's about when the energy is right, right? They're talking about alignments and things like that, right? When the energy is right in the planets, in the cosmos. We're all connected. The planets, everything, everything. Everything on this earth, everything is all connected. The seen and unseen. So, you know, this is beautiful. This is, you know, like the Wheel of Fortune. This is things turning in our favor, right? That kind of like tilting point, right? Of, sounds kind of cliche, but good over evil on the 3D plane of this existence that we're living here, which again, we're all connected, right? It's all about energy and vibration, right? And everything working together. That's why the energy I put out, that you put out, it affects everybody, right? So it's in our best interests. Yes, the ancestors are saying, I just heard this very clearly. It's in our best interest that everybody, we look out for everyone, because we're all in this together. So someone else suffering is affecting us, whether we realize it or not. It still is. So that's why we pray for even our enemies, right? That they come into the light, that they find truth and balance and harmony and love and peace and understanding, right? And that's how things become better and better and better. Evolution, right? Into an age of better understanding. Okay, I'm just going to get one last card from the Wild Unknown Archetypes and read out of the book really quick, and we're going to close this message out. Thank you, ancestors. This is beautiful. This is really, you could go as yeah, as above, so below, right? As above, so below, right? And so even this reading is talking about that, how to the spectrum of our own life, to the cosmos, to the ancestors, to spirit, right? And how we're all connected. So the better we do, right? The better we all do. That's why we say for the highest good of all, right? Because it's for the highest, all of our highest good. Okay, let's get one card from here and read the message, and then we're going to close out this reading. Thank you, ancestors. This is beautiful. The ring. Yes. It's all connected, intertwined, right? Wow. Okay. Let me pull this, find the page. Okay. The ring, the infinite, the wheel, the connection. The ring is an image of connectedness. Yes. Rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements, the ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, not the cynical. The ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as part of the cosmic circularity of creation. Yes. Wow. I love how this is just so amazing. Spirit, ancestors, this is amazing. For this reason, it's no surprise as a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space, time, and worldly things. So much can be projected into this archetypal image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and is the intimate bond between two lovers. It is the micro and macro united. Wow, thank you. Amazing. This card calls us to deepen connection with self, other, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. The other messages it says, when light, connectedness, humility, sacred cycles. When dark, unconsciousness, repetition, starving for connection. Go deeper, it says, Ryokis, I live my life in widening circles. Right? Okay. Steady images of the mandala, the undus mundus, the Ouroboros, and the medicine wheel. Okay, and it says, take stock of your jewels. You would take stock of the jewels you adorn yourself with. Watch out for rings that you wear out of habit that keep you connected to the old you. Okay. Wow, this all came together with the micro and macro and the ancestors. And just, it's time to just trust fall into the divine matrix. Okay? This is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ancestors, spirit. This has been a beautiful reading. Also, I just happened to, I set this deck down, and I don't know because we did have the lovers on bottom deck, but I guess anyways, I don't know. Thank you, spirit, but temperance. Yes, temperance. Angels are with us too. And this is about, as it always is about alchemy, right? Yes. All right. Thank you, beautiful souls. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and leave me a comment, subscribe. It helps the channel out. I love reading your comments as well. And let me know how it resonated with you. And also it helps get your energy in so I can be a better reader for you, which is my passion. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.